In this video, let me talk about sending out different options when coding. Let us start by going to the codes page, locate the job you're working on, and then click on Edit Code. Depending on the customer's request or need, we have different ways in which you can send out your codes. One way is to send out all options in one code without displaying the price table. To do this, make sure to select all products included, scroll down the page, and press Process Code or Order. Select Code to proceed, then press Continue. So once you're in the Preview Code page, let's scroll down a bit to see the current look of your code with a pricing table. To hide this, go to Update Display, scroll down the settings until you see Pricing Toggles, and make sure that the Show Pricing Table is toggled off. Then press the check button at the bottom to save the changes. If you go back to the bottom of the code form, you can confirm that the table is no longer accessible in the code. After this, then you're free to send out the code when you click Process Code. Then select Email Customer PDF Code, then Submit Only. This is when the sender form will show up before sending out. So that is one of the few options we have in CodeWrite. Now let's go back to the Build Code page. Another way to send a code out is through different versions of the same code number. For example, you want to provide your customer two options for their code. Based on my pre-selected products on this code, let's assume that you will be sending all TWC products in one go for the first option. Then the rest of the products will be sent in the second option. To proceed with this, uncheck those products you don't need. Once you're done with the change, update the code label to easily distinguish the first option from the other. So go to the top, click Edit Details, then put in Option A on code label, or whatever label you might need, and then save it. Once you're good with this, go to the bottom of the page and press Process Code or Order. Select Code to proceed, and continue. Once you're routed to the Preview Code page, in here you will see that the label can be found under the form title. If this is all ready to go, continue by clicking on Process Code until you send out the code to the customer. So to send out the next set of products under the same generated code number, go back to the Build Code page. Then select all the products under the first option that was already sent out, and then select the ones you need for the second option. Then put in another label by clicking on Edit Details. Then put in, let's say, Option B, and then press Save. Once again, process the code the same way we did earlier by pressing Process Code or Order, proceed as code, then continue. When you view the Preview Code page, you will see the new code label appearing under the form title. Then send the email out to the client through Process Code. Now, if you wish to send those separate options but in different code number, worry not, since it's also possible in CodeWrite. To achieve this, make sure you create a same duplicated code by going to Advanced Actions, click Copy Code, and a new window will open. The already existing code can serve as our option B, while the copied code can be our option A. So put it under the code label, and then save. So once the copy is finished, click Open Code to be routed to the new code number. Once you're here, select the products that was already selected from the first code number and select the ones you need on this code. To submit this new code number with the selected products, scroll down to Process Code or Order. Select Code to proceed, and then continue. As you can see, it has generated a new code number different from the original one. Send it to the customer the same way we always do by pressing Process Code and mark Email Customer PDF Code, then Submit Only. So that concludes our video for today. I'm sure you wanted to know more about CodeWrite, so please continue checking out our other videos to guide you through more processes in the system.